Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my corner of the internet and of the universe. My name is Jason, and today we're playing some Distant Worlds universe. Last time, a lot of things happened. I don't feel like giving a recap of this particular, we'll say, playthrough is as easy as it is for other games because there's so many things happening at once. We are still at war with the Kalarba Major Confederation. I think their title is Syndicate. Hakona Syndicate. Oh yeah, okay, I got the name totally right. So we're still at war with them, and right now we are having our strike forces all retrofitted with the newest and greatest of technology. We've got some new reactors last time. We also got ourselves some repair robots that can go ahead and repair our ships out in the field. So that's another thing. And I believe there was something else, but I don't remember what it was. But there was a technology that we had acquired not too long ago, or just in the last episode, that I wanted to take advantage of, and I don't remember what it is. So I'm very sorry. But anyways, what are we planning? What do I have planned for this episode? Well, I would like to take back Nimbin Junction, and that will probably be one of the stops on our, we'll say, road to wiping out the Hakona Syndicate. So we're gonna be going ahead and taking this planet here. I also have some big plans for their home system, the Kalarba Major system. Now, last time I went ahead and I assigned some pirate missions to some of their we'll say, bases and stuff like that. Now, I'm not sure if, I don't think any pirates have taken us up on the offer yet, so I'm actually going to go ahead and check right over here. These are the pirate missions that we have assigned. Now, it does look like we have one faction, the Anuit Prime Force has basically been assigned these missions, so and we have a couple others, we'll say, considering some of these other missions that I've gone ahead and posted. So, we may have some mercenaries that'll we'll say, help weaken the system a little bit before we send our main force in. Now, on that note, I'm kind of curious how powerful the Anuit Prime Force is. Let's see, where are they at? Anuit Prime Force. Their military ships, they have a total of 1,318 firepower. They're not very strong. They are going to, even compared to the Hakona Syndicate, let me see. Actually, the military strength of the Hakona Syndicate is just under 7,000. So I actually kind of suspect that they may have a chance at doing some damage here. So I better be ready to pay up. That's another reason why I should have some money here. Does look like the Slukans, I think that's the Slukans, yep. It's Roto Prime Collective. Is that the Slukans? Yes, it is the Slukans. It looks like they are, they jumped into system, and I guess they were going to try something against the Hakona Syndicate, but it looks like they're going to get shut down, and that's fine. I don't mind when, we'll say, my ally. No, they're not. I don't want to say allies. They're not my enemies either. I don't have a problem with two other empires duke it out and sort of wear each other out. That's fine by me. Ooh, what is this? We have boarded and captured a Hakonish cruiser. Size 341. I'm pretty sure that is pathetic when we compare it to the rest of our fleets. But hey, that's cool. I'm fine with going ahead and capturing some extra ships and bringing them into the fold. So that's basically what we're going to be doing this session. I'm going to be making sure that all my strike forces are retrofitted with the brand newest of technologies and ready to rock, and then we're going to go ahead and start doing some strikes. So on that note, I noticed Strike Force Echo is ready to roll right now. They have some troops, 217k. I do not know if that is enough to take Nimbin Prime. Or Nimbin Junction, sorry. Nimbin Junction has a total troop strength of about 231. I believe we can take that. Even though we have lower, we'll say, overall strength, when we get above orbit, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to take the planet. We've got special operations loaded up as well. Let me see. Armored breakthrough. Yeah, so we are going to have a lot of modifiers that are going to help us take this planet. So Strike Force Echo is currently en route to Nimbin Junction. So we are going to be retaking this this planet. Now, let's see here. The other ones are still... Oh, Strike Force Charlie. Looks like it is ready to go. So Strike Force Charlie, can you please load up some troops? 122k strength is not quite strong enough. Even though I'm going to be attacking with like all of my fleets at the same time in their core worlds, or in their core world rather. I want to make sure that we go overkill. Nimbin, this system here will be pretty simple, but this is going to be a major fight, and I want at least three or four of my strike forces all attacking this system at the same time. Yeah, there's nothing really to worry about here. It's just them trying to get something established around Nimbin Junction, but I will not allow them to set up a base or anything above this planet because I'm trying to retake it, right? It does look like the Slookins are sending in some strike forces into their home world, which is wonderful because I have my exploration ship just outside system so that I can actually watch everything unfold. So we have 2 strike forces. Let's see. Okay, there we go. This is a little bit more on the fair side. So the Slookins are going to be duking it out with the Hakon Syndicate. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure the Hakonish are going to win this fight. I don't think the Slookins are going to do anything. No. Whoa, what happened? What happened? What happened? Something technology-wise. Critical research breakthrough. Our scientist, Udi Hasker, at the Sapphire Palace, has made a critical breakthrough while researching beam intensification. This breakthrough has initiated a crash research program for the project. For what? For this! So this is one of our high-end technologies we've got crash research on. We're almost at beam superflow. Our Titan beams are going to be... They're just going to slice through ships like butter. It's going to be amazing. Ultimate troop transport. You're almost completed. Why don't we go ahead and hurry you up with 500 grand. There you go. Crash research on that. There we go. Alright, so let's see the Slookins here. Looks like the Slookins are hitting this mining base. So that's going to do a little bit of, we'll say, a logistical damage. Not a whole lot. It's going to do a little bit of damage to the Hakon Syndicate, but ultimately I feel like the Slookins came out of that fight the losers. Yeah, they're warping out now. Like I said, when it comes to hitting that system there, I want to make sure I have all my forces because that is going to be where the main concentration of the Hakonish fleet is going to be. Now, it does look like they're sending some troops down this way. Why is that? Oh, maybe for defense, or maybe they're getting ready to launch another attack. I don't know. Strike Force Echo is still a little ways away, so Nimbin Prime will not be assaulted yet. Now, I'm actually going to slow things down just a touch. I've been running at normal speed for a little bit, but I want to go ahead and take a look at the Heiko system. I want to make sure that this system is secure. We do have, civilian ships still showing up, but Loros does have the 2 bases above it. We have, let's see, what is this? This is the... What fleet is this? Oh, Strike Force Delta. Okay, so Strike Force Delta is in system. What about this one here? This is the... Loros Defense Force. So we have the Loros Defense Force here. And let me go up to the planet Claff. I believe that was the name of the other planet we've got here. Also has a couple ships from the Loros Defense Fleet. It's got 2 defensive bases. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and retrofit these. I forgot to do that. Because we now have those repair robots, right? So now bases and stuff can start repairing themselves. And if I recall correctly, I can't remember what technology it was last time that we got. Was it something to do with shields? It might have been newer shields. I can't remember. High energy capacitors. No, that wasn't it. Maybe it'll come to me. I'm not too sure what it was. We had gotten something, and I was like, oh, that's great. I want that on all my ships. Ablative metals. I think that might have been it. That's right. We did get some new armor as well. We stole that technology. So I want to make sure that we are going ahead and we are making sure that we are retrofitting all of our bases, all of our ships, with these new technologies. That'll make us even more formidable. If I do have some older designs running around out there, that's okay. The weaker designs will be, it's kind of like natural selection, right? They will be more likely to be destroyed. And as such, when I go ahead and replace them and I buy new ships and stuff like that, they will be replaced with more powerful ships as well. But I'm still going to make an effort to go ahead and retrofit the weaker vessels. So, let's go ahead and zoom on out here. Cadian Empire has declared war on the Rhodian Hive. So the Rhodian Hive, I believe, is at war with both the Cadian territory. Yep. They're at war with the Cadian. Wow, they're Cadian Empire, Cadian territory, and the Kenrith Prime territory. I don't even know if we're going to make it to the Rhodian Hive. I feel like, you know, after we're done with the Hakonner Syndicate, there's a good chance that the Rhodian Hive may have, we'll say, collapsed. Then again, if we look at our empire here, we have critical war weariness. And that means that we're going to start seeing, we'll see, penalties, you know, on our colonies of people being a little bit worn out. Despite us being the way of darkness, you know, we still do have to, we do still suffer from war weariness. So, that's, I'm thinking about them, like, you know, the other empires, they're eventually going to get tired of this war, and they're going to probably want to end things. And that's another thing I like about the game, is having war weariness in there does prevent you from having these protracted, these really long wars, and that really allows for this sort of slow development, this slow evolution of how the galaxy is developing. Because let's actually take a second. Let me look at the galaxy map here, because I love the way things are sort of let's say sort of changing. You know, I should have done right from the very beginning. I should have at least once during my episode brought up the galaxy map, so I could go ahead and take a snapshot of every single episode, and we could see over time how things have sort of evolved. Now, I suspect that the game can only handle, we'll say, 20 empires at the same time. So what I think will happen is once another empire is eliminated, then the possibility for, we'll say, rebellion or, you know, or an independent colony will rise up as a new empire. Stuff like that will happen. And I think that's kind of what happened here with the Cadians. I think there was already some tension, but because the Diets were, you know, up here and they hadn't been conquered yet, nothing happened. But once we conquered the Diet, they went ahead and they sort of opened up a slot for an active empire, and they were able to go ahead and make the split. Something did pop up. Let me take a look. We've got agent mission succeeds. Maximize thrust output and high storage capacitors. So we were stealing technology from the Wakaris Federation. We did steal some research, but not all of it. So we didn't steal enough to get the full technology. We have a better understanding of these technologies, but not enough yet that we've actually unlocked those technologies. So what we're going to do is going to go ahead and set up another mission against them to steal research on high storage capacitors. Another 98%. That's amazing. And Hugo, could you please go over to the Wakaris Federation and also steal some research on, oh, I don't know, what was the last one? I think it was maximize thrust output. I just said it. Yeah, sure, why not? Maximize thrust output, and we'll go ahead and assign that mission. And then once we get those technologies, we will probably steal the other things from the Wakaris Federation. And they're all the way down here, aren't they? That's the Wakaris Federation? Yeah, they're pretty far. I doubt that, you know, if we did tick them off, that they would have the ability to go ahead and project some power up into our area. How, where are they at? They are, oh, actually, they're in the we'll say the top 10. So they're in the, we'll say the top half. They're on par with actually even the Tikans as far as overall, we'll say, victory conditions. So yeah, that's not too bad. I feel like you kind of get your groups, right? This is the mid group, 12 through 6 tend to be, they're kind of very even. Because I'm looking at the whole overall number. To be very honest, the Tikans, most of their victories because of their economy. Look how big that blue bar is. They've been able to do a lot with that. Actually, no, I think, yeah. I think the ones that are at the, we'll say like, for example, the Rhodian Hive. This one here has a really long red bar, which means it's got a lot of race victory conditions, but overall it's kind of weaker. So actually, you know what? Maybe this grouping is not that accurate. What we need to look at is the first 3 bars. I think those are the ones that matter the most. So if your first 3 bars are really, really high, then you know, the red bars are, you know, those are just race specific. The first 3 really are a good indicator of how powerful you really are. So yeah, the Great Meridian Alliance I still view as being the second place, despite the fact that when we look at victory conditions, the Great Cadian territory is actually in second. So I would actually say the Great Meridian Alliance, and then the Nexilians are the next greatest threat, and then the Tikans. I think that's actually pretty accurate. And if we look at maybe economy, yeah, we kind of get a similar picture. The same kind of factions are up in the top 5. So yeah. Sorry, I find that interesting looking at different things, and well, I suppose it's good because that's a lot of what the game is. It does look like the Kenrith Prime territory has taken another little section here of Kaedian space. I'm not sure if that was there last time or if that's a new development. Hakon Syndicate is heading towards the Ice Moon Smisomo in the... Whoa, isn't that one of our new colonies? Smisomo. No, it's not even a colony. What is it? Oh, yeah, there it is right here. Ice Moon. I knew it! I knew they were going to go ahead and try to take this one. All right, we need to go ahead and start recruiting more fighting squads here. Let me go to the colony. Slow things down. I need to... darn it! Too late. They came in and they wiped everything out, and they are going to take the planet, aren't they? Darn it. Let me see. Strike Force Delta is... Actually, where is Strike Force Delta? Strike Force Delta is ready to rock. They're all the way down here, though. I'm going to wait and see here. That's right. I made a mental note. I'm like, I got to go ahead and set up a defensive fleet for this system. Now, it doesn't look like they have any troop transports, which does buy us some time. That means that we can get some troops ready on the ground, and actually that quality is amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find my nearest starbase. Probably Dagon is my next, we'll say, large spaceport. Actually, Althurus Major. Let me take a look at this system. Chwika. You're maxed out. Actually, you're pretty... Yeah, wow. Strike Force Alpha is docked here. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and select, if I can, where's the spaceport? The large spaceport. Where are you? I can't find the spaceport. It's somewhere in there. In this... Oh, there we go. It's a small spaceport? Man, I think we need to give you an upgrade. Oh, wow, you are still building ships. Okay, that spaceport is completely... like, they are swamped. We might need to upgrade that one. So we will probably do that. We'll do that in a little bit. If I can go ahead and click on it again. What system was... It was the Tika system, wasn't it? Dagon? Yes. So we'll zoom in here on Dagon. And the Dagon spaceport is not really building anything. While we're here, let's go ahead and retrofit things. Dagon, I need you guys to build me a new defensive fleet. And this one's going to be made up of a carrier and 2 cruisers. And sure, 2 destroyers. Why not? And we're going to go ahead and grab these ships. Where are they? Military ships. Scroll down to the bottom. Here they are. Dun, 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 dun. Select fleet. We're going to assign them to a new fleet. So they are the 30th fleet. And... what is it? Ilrud? Ilrud, I think, is the system. I don't really know. Smisomo. Sure. So I'm going to go ahead and assign those guys to this planet here. So the 30th fleet will be going to Smisomo, set as home colony. We're not going to use troop loadouts because they are a defensive fleet. Select fleet, set them to the system and defend. And we are going to call these ones... I've been mixing things up a little bit. I've used the planet name rather than the system name. I think I should stick to... I think that's Ilrud. I think I should stick to the system name because that'll make things a little bit easier for me. Because they are defending systems, not planets, technically. I think I misspelled that. I think there might have been 2... Oh, whatever. There we go. Ilrud Defense Force. So when they are constructed, they will come here and they will defend this planet. The planet's building up a few more troops, and you know, while we can, let's try building stuff up again. Hopefully they'll make it this time. What happened? Okay, so the screen just went black. I was like, what the heck is going on? Oh, and Strike Force Echo is just about to arrive in... There we go. Above Nimbin Junction 1. So they're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and retake this planet. That's going to be great. Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, how does it feel to be up against some actual, you know, actual ships? You know, some decent opposition. Pretty great, eh? All right, let's see how this fight unfolds. All right. Oh, dang. That's a lot higher of a number than I was expecting. Ooh. I was not expecting that. Okay. Space fight sounding pretty cool. Okay, I missed, like, all of it. Come on, get more guys on the ground. More guys on the ground. Come on, get everyone down there. Darn it, I was not expecting... Okay, there we go. There we go. There's a bit of the push from more of our guys. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Crap, and we have a troop general. I didn't realize there was a troop general in that. Is that it? I think that was the extent of our I think we're gonna lose this one. Is there someone else that I can call in really quick? Let me zoom out. Strike Force Alpha is very close. They do have some extra strength. They're not done retrofitting. I don't care. I don't want to lose my troop general or those troops. Strike Force Alpha, guess what? I need you to scramble. Get over here and attack this planet. We're gonna completely take the planet. All right, so Strike Force Alpha now has orders to come here and assist with the capture of Nimbin Junction 1. Yeah, because as it is, we're not going to win this fight. I'm going to go ahead and assign these guys, what, at 9, so I can come back and view the planet later. All right, so hopefully they can hold out until Strike Force Alpha arrives. Strike Force Alpha hasn't even left yet, and oh, there they go. Okay, come on, you can do this. This is so tense. I'm like, no! Will they make it in time? We're just lucky that Strike Force Alpha was so close by and they've got, you know, a bunch of troops with them. Okay, pirate attacks do not concern me. Let me see, Strike Force Bravo. They're still retrofitting, and Echo is sitting in orbit. I'm gonna keep them where they're at. Charlie is loading troops. I'm okay with this. And Strike Force Delta looks like they are ready to go. So, why don't we... Actually, let's have everyone convene here in the Nimbin Junction system. Maybe that's not the best idea. I'm trying to think... I'm trying to think of the best staging base. You know, where they can quickly refuel and stuff. But then again, you know, these systems here are so underdeveloped, they're not really great places. So I'm thinking we find... let's see. This place has a source of hydrogen. The Penuxiel system. Okay, I know what we're gonna do here. We're gonna send Strike Force, one of our Strike Forces, over into this system here. Actually, no. Better idea. We're gonna find a system right over here that's got hydrogen in it, and we're gonna set up a resupply ship. We're gonna deploy it right here in their territory. Right here, hydrogen and Kazlon. This is right where I want to go. Rotal. Okay, so as soon as we've got that secured, yeah, I'm gonna take Strike Force Delta has a resupply ship with it. We're gonna go ahead and come into the Rotal system, and it's one planet. Nice. Okay, and I'm gonna tell them to come here. So move to planet Rotal. We're gonna, yeah, we'll just get them to patrol here. So they're heading that way. Strike Force Delta is down here. All right, so they're gonna move up. We're gonna go ahead and set up a resupply ship right there, and that's gonna be our sort of staging area. Nice. Okay, we've got a plan going on here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the planet. Still losing, not good. Strike Force Alpha is almost there, so let's zoom on in and see how this plays out. Yeah, that's right. Get out of here. Now, I do have the Nimbin Defense Force in here, do I not? Yes. So as soon as we retake the planet, I'm going to set them up as the defensive force to sort of defend this planet from... And hopefully, the Hakon Syndicate will not be able to retake it. All right, Strike Force Alpha, some of them have arrived. All right, here we go. They're here. Fingers crossed, people. Let's see if they'll make it. Yeah, we're getting beat back pretty badly. Come on, we need some reinforcements on the ground. Fingers crossed. Ah, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it. They're gonna make it. They're totally gonna make it. Yes, there we go. Come on, just a little bit more. All right, so lesson learned. Even if I think there's going to be modifiers, the chances are of the chances of the enemy having these modifiers is also pretty large. So I need to keep that in mind. There we go. That's it. That did it. That final little push. That's going to do it for us. So this planet will be ours. This system is completely secured. So we're going to go ahead and zoom out a little bit. I do need some more troops. I know the blue system I had set up, the blue planet, to train a lot of troops, and we've got a lot of them here. I just need to get some ships over there to pick them up. So maybe after this little invasion, darn it, I want to set up that advanced base, but at the same time, like I said, I'm having a hard time getting my good troops, my human troops over here. What I need to do is I need to think of a system. I wonder. Let me see. This is a marshy planet, right? Marshy swamp planet. Nimbin Junction. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm thinking right now. I'm considering changing the what do you call that? The let's see, the population policy. I'm thinking of I'm wondering if it's possible to get humans on the planet and sort of start to transfer some of those other races off the planet. Let me see if my technology allows me to colonize, we'll say, for humans. Yeah, marshy swamp, I've got it. Actually, any of these planets I could get humans on it. So, Nimbin Junction, where do I want to... Althurus Major is actually a pretty... Yeah, this Bhaskara, I could relocate them. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of I need to get a human stronghold over here. Like, I like having the large empire, I like having the different alien races, but if I had humans, then I could actually start building troops a little bit closer to the front line. And as a result, I feel like this sector of space is weaker because it doesn't have my superior troops. So, what I'm thinking of doing... Okay, we're gonna go to the blue planet and we're gonna build a colony ship. Actually, I'm gonna see if I already have a colony ship. Exploration. I could just go up... Oh, colony ship. Race Tekin. Race Tekin as well. Tekin. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've got any human colony ships. So let's go to the blue system. Go to the blue planet. And we're gonna go ahead and zoom in on that. And we're gonna go ahead and construct a colony ship. Oh, darn it. I think I just retrofitted the Sapphire Palace to a regular large spaceport. Oh, well, that's fine. Oh, no, it's not fine. I already did change it. It's no longer a unique design at all. Nuts. Oh, well. I'll go ahead and we'll do a custom design for it again later. Right now, it's not too big of an issue. All right, what we need, construction yard. I need a, actually, colony ship. Isn't that from the planet? Yes, it's from the planet itself. It's not from the spaceport. So let's go to the blue planet. I'm pretty sure it's on the planet. Construction yard, and I want to build a colony ship, a world founder. Okay. And as soon as that is done, then I will go ahead and have that move over to one of my systems over in the, we'll say, the left-hand side of space. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the population policy on that planet to resettle a lot of the other alien races. And that way there, I'll sort of have a human stronghold over here, because I do have a Dagon in the Tika system, but even then, I think that's Tikan, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I've got no humans here. Where's my closest human colony? I think I looked into this last time. And yeah, it's the blue system. That's my closest human colony. I need to get some sort of humans over in this area here, and I'm wondering if I'm wondering if I should actually... I don't want to upset Dagon. Dagon's a pretty large place. Because I'm not sure what the impact of that is going to be. If I start relocating some of them, will that affect their happiness? You know, I've got to be careful about making these kind of moves. So I think we're going to go ahead with Althurus Major. It's a pretty valuable planet. I'm scared to mess that one up. It's volcanic moon though. Let me see. Can I? Where is it? Actually, I can't. I can't colonize humans on volcanic moon. So what about ice? Planet MC Hammer. There we go. Move some of the Naxilians off there, and I could set up a human base over here. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let me go ahead and take a look at this here. Okay, this fight is still going on. Oh, that was beautiful. So this fight is still going on, and yes, as suspected, this is going to be a victory for us. Strike Force Delta, you are... Oh, you're in the system I wanted you to be in. All right, let's zoom on in. And what we're gonna do here, we have... Where's your resupply ship? We're gonna actually tell you to leave the fleet, and I'm gonna tell you to deploy. All right, so the Ultimate Vendetta is our resupply ship here, and I've gotten it to leave Strikeforce Delta and go ahead and establish itself here as the sort of the mining base or the resupply area for the fleet, and that'll be perfect, and this will be our sort of staging area for our fleets. I think that works. I think it's a good idea. I think that's cool. What do you think? You think everyone in agreement that this is a cool thing? Yeah? Okay. Good. I appreciate your validation. All right. Ilrud, that's right, we're still building the defensive fleet for that. What's this? Made a critical breakthrough while researching mega-scale construction. We got crash research on mega-scale construction. We're going to be able to get even larger ships. This makes me very, very happy. And to celebrate, and my decent cash flow, celebrate that and my decent cash flow, I'm going to go ahead and build, maybe another 5 escorts, frigates, and destroyers. It's going to, what, 10 grand in upkeep? That's completely fine with me. Actually, why stop there? Let's go ahead with 10 on each. We'll say 30 new ships, and those will be sort of floating defense. And the nice thing about, you can have your ships, which will defend, your systems, but having the other ships that are not tied to a fleet will allow them to sort of move around, defend mining bases. Also, civilian ships, a lot of times these floaters, as I call them, they will group up and they will fly in formation and escort, as the name would imply, smaller ships like civilian ships. So I think it's good to have some of those sitting around your empire as well. All right, we're just gonna wait on that one. All right, I was really hoping to secure that victory, but I am unfortunately out of time, and I'm pretty sure we can tell it's a sure thing, right? I think it's pretty obvious at this point. Yeah? All right, cool. So we're gonna end things off like this because I am out of time. So if you like the video, you like the content, and you would like to see more of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And until next time, I would like to ask you all to game on.